Hello and welcome to a series on Star Cricket called Champions Trophy Classics. I think you know the format. This is the 50-over game and we're going to India for the Champions Trophy of 2006. Now first up is our first match. It is Sri Lanka against Zimbabwe and we go to the city of Ahmedabad for that. Zimbabwe captained by Prosper Utseya, and the Sri Lankan captain is Mahela Jalawardena. So let's go through the two teams for this opening match. Well, Zimbabwe have got a whole new list of players, but keep an eye out for the captain himself, Prosper Utseya, Anthony Ireland, Muparawira, Tawanda Muparawira, and they got some decent batting as well, Tavadzwa Mufambizi, Piet Rinke and Chivavava. Now there's some decent batting there, and Brendan Taylor will keep wicket. The Sri Lankans, of course, have got more of the household names with Upul Taranga, Sanath Jayasuriya, Mahela Jalawardena, Kumar Sangakkara, Marvin Adapatu and Tilakaratne Dilshan. That is a huge batting lineup for Zimbabwe's bowlers to contemplate. The bowling department is well looked after with Pereira, Fernando, Malinga, Mulutharan and Maharoof. That is a very strong Sri Lankan team. Well, Mahela Jalawardena, the Sri Lanka captain, won the toss, and on a pitch slightly unknown, he thought that Sri Lanka would have better use of it if they batted first. So it's Sri Lanka who are batting first.
He's gone to square with the wicket in the offside. The shot, it was wide, asking for trouble. It's gone for a boundary. Sri Lanka, 4 for no loss. And Jayasuriya will get off the mark quickly. He's punched it nicely. Placement was good, didn't try to hit it too hard. Good commitment, very well saved. Chikumbura, the fielder, batsmen get 3. More runs. Has it gone the distance? Yes, Taranga is looking in good touch. Got 100 in the last game. He's continuing to do so. More runs.
Well, he cut Ireland away for 4 on this occasion. It's off the back foot against Mpiriwa. Well, when you start to see the new ball go like this, wasn't the worst of deliveries. It just shows you what a good pitch this is going to be here today.
Beautifully executed. He loves that area, like I mentioned before. If he does this more often, the wagon wheel will have plenty of lines. Square with the wicket on the offside.
Oh, this has got to the boundary quickly. So he doesn't need much, does he, to hurt you through there. Beautifully timed.
Only a matter of time, I think, with Muparawira bowling that length. Straight back over his head for 6.
Well, there's clever batting. The ball hasn't been coming on for these guys to play their strokes. They've had to wait for the loose ball, and there haven't been too many of them. So it's not a bad length ball, Muparawira would be thinking, but it just allowed Taranga to use the bottom hand, just get underneath it and smack it over long off for 6. It's a magnificent shot.
Taranga, part of the new Sri Lankan generation. Well, as so often happens, you build a guy up and then he's run out. Great piece of fielding, brilliant piece of fielding from Chikumbura, and Jayasuriya just went walkabout.
He did. And seized the opportunity, did he, Elton Chikumbura? Brilliant piece of fielding. That's the wicket they wanted. That'll lift them. It's 38 for 1.
Off the mark, first ball. And coming back for two, he'll have to hurry. Oh, I tell you, better throw from Ireland, and then the batsman really would have been struggling.
You're right, Paul. If that had been straight, I reckon they would have had him. There it is, just threw across his body a little. Straight throw, he was gone.
Thin edge, could only be at the bat. Short and wide. Concerted appeal by the Zimbabweans, and that's a big, big wicket for them. They've got rid of Jayawardena, and Sri Lanka are now 49 for 2.
Here it is. The bowling had been tight, and that can happen. It's just a shocker, a wide, lost concentration and chased it. Lack of footwork, and the very faintest of edges got the decision. That's a big one for Zimbabwe. He's gone for 4.
Well, that's beautifully struck by Taranga. That was short and wide. Taranga bisecting the two fielders. That's racing to the boundary.
Well, he's been taking advantage of all of these. Again, on top of it, very strong through that area. And exquisite timing again.
Slashes once again, and that's racing down for 4. Another beautiful shot by Taranga. So pushes the score to 63 for 2. That's worked on the onside. That's racing down to the boundary, just wide of the man at short fine leg inside the square, and finds the boundary. Sri Lanka 73 for 2. The square of the wicket, and this time Taranga finds the boundary, bringing up his 50. Very fine innings indeed. $80 for 2. The slashes, and this time he would find the boundary. There's no man down at that sweeper position, and he picks up 4 runs for it.
Well, this is a recipe for disaster. Wide and over pitched. And it gets the treatment. Pick the gap perfectly.
Worked away on the onside. That's going down for 4. Straying onto his pads, and Sangakkara just getting enough bat to beat the man at short third. Short fine. Sri Lanka 95 for 2.
Oh, that's a glorious stroke. Pick the gap between point and backward point.
Threaded through an eye of a needle.
Top shot. Really good stroke to bring up the 100 in the 19th over. Just opening his shoulders now. He really does look a quality player. He's in great form. Remember, this pitch isn't particularly pacey. The ball tends to get stuck in it, and the way he's driven the ball through extra cover and square of the wicket is a wonderful example of hand-eye coordination and timing. It's wide of extra cover, but the sweeper will pick this up. Difficult driving on this sort of pitch, Darryl, and Taranga's making it look easy. Sweat very fine. A little run away for 4. It's 119 for 2.
Uses his feet, and this time goes over the top. A beautiful shot. Gave himself the room, got up to it, gave himself the room for the elevation, and the timing was exquisite.
Sensational shot this, because he wasn't quite there. Got it out front, ball didn't come on, and picked the gap just beautifully. But look at this, you'd say he's stranded, wouldn't you? And just got it out front of the pad. Beautifully played.
Oh, beautiful shot by Taranga. Got up to the pitch of it. But again, the Zimbabwean fielding restricting it to just a single.
Yeah, they cover ground sideways, the Zimbabweans. Mupariwa was wide at long on here. You would have sworn they would have got through. And they're making good ground. They're young enough. They're quick.
Uses his feet, and what a shot again. Beats the infield, and there's no stopping that. Rocketed to the boundary.
So he races to 83 with this. This could be 2 in a row for Taranga. What a great start to a career.
Beautifully placed on the offside. They'll get runs for it. Yes, it's gone for 4. Again, showing what timing. Didn't really hit it too hard, but just stroked it through.
Look at that. That is beautiful to watch, isn't it? It's perfect. The placement to split the gap.
Once again uses his feet, and this time down the ground. Hit with a great deal of power. In total contrast to the previous one. Finds the boundary once again. Another one.
Yes, when you haven't batted against a new bowler like this, a leg spinner just playing his second game, you've got to have a look for a little while, don't you? Pretty hard to pick it up. But the charge is on.
Once again, Sangakkara giving himself the room, and there's a man down there covering it. They'll pick up the 2.
Once again, save the boundary. Mazakadza, I think it is, out there at the sweeper at cover. But I was sworn that was 4. He hit it so beautifully. And look at the ground he's covered here. Great stuff.
Oh, uses his feet, and a beautiful shot by Sangakkara. Just getting to the pitch of it, giving himself that little bit room to get the elevation. And that brings up Sangakkara's 50s. 34 half-century in one-day cricket. Once again, good use of the feet by Taranga. Again, the timing, the ball just fed, forcing the fielder into making a great effort. Might be trouble here. Just manages to scamper home. Brings his 100. What a fine 100. It was called for the third umpire. But Taranga, from his mannerisms, one gets the feeling that he's made Greg's ground.
And let's have a look. Taylor takes it. Safe. So that's his 100.
So that's a clear indication that Sangakkara is safe, and Taranga has got his 3 runs to make his 100. So it's not out, and that brings Upul Taranga's 100. What a fine effort this has been from this young man. Second 100 in succession, in successive games. And what a start this has been for him in the ICC Champions Trophy. So next delivery, hits it down the ground. Oh, that's one of those rare misses by the Zimbabweans. The pressure probably telling, and Taranga picks up 4 runs. Another good-looking shot by Sangakkara. Plays it so well. Gets into position. That really is the secret of his batting. Swipes it away.
It's interesting, he changed his line, Prosper would say, to the left-handers. He was bowling around the wicket, and he just doesn't seem as effective coming over the wicket.
Uses his feet very quickly. Never easy to do to Utsaya, and the ball's racing through to the boundary through mid-wicket. What a shot. End of the over, Sri Lanka 2-0-2 for 2.
doesn't make a particularly good start. Paddled away for 4. And this was always going to be a challenge for the keeper. And some bat on that. And there's no one in that area, so it's just a matter of someone throwing it back.
He's missed it and he's bowled him. Matsikaneri is having a good time. He's enjoying this wicket. And finally, Zimbabwe have broken the partnership.
Stopped timing the ball properly and just had a wild and woolly swing at that one. Nothing much on it, just angled into the stumps. And Matsikaneri, success in his first over. Upal Karanga has gone for 110. Well played runs, brilliant innings. It's 214 for 3.
He'll get off the mark, Marvin Atapattu. Just a single. It's in the air, mid-off, should take it. He's running. Again, it's that man, Matsikaneri. So Zimbabwe have got another well-settled batsman out. It's Sangakkara, after playing a splendid innings, has to depart.
Well, all of a sudden, Matsikaneri has appeared. Didn't bowl in the last game. Got a wicket in his first over. Sangakkara looking to go over the top of long off. Got under it a little bit too much. And a nice, safe catch taken by Matsikaneri. He's having a surprisingly good afternoon. Sangakkara, he goes for 80. It's 219 for 4.
He's timed it nicely. And he's also picked his spot to perfection. Experience of Marvin Atapattu coming in.
And this is an example of how slow this pitch is. Didn't really rock back, just stood there. Ball sat up for him. And whacked it through mid-wicket.
He's in the air, catches the call. And he's struck in his final over. Tilakaratne Dilshan has to go.
And straight to Kamagozi, who makes no mistake. Let's see, he gets his first wicket in his last over. Tilakaratne Dilshan gone for 6. It's 235 for 5.
It's picked the gap beautifully back with a point. 4 to Atapattu. Takes him to 16.
Trademark shot this from Atapattu. Square drive off the front foot. One of the best players of that stroke in world cricket. Different role for him now in the Sri Lankan side, coming in the middle order.
That's very well played. Had to wait a long time for that slow pitch. Bowled not much more than halfway down. And Maharoof waited and waited and picked his spot.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a big spot. He's got extra cover here to beat. Just more the power of the stroke. Really climbed into that. That's close, and he's got it. Wicket to Zimbabwe, and Maharoof has to go.
Well, I was going to say it's a very worth appeal. It certainly was. Kamengozi gets his first wicket of the day, and just his third in all one-day internationals. Nicely flighted, bit of spin. I think that was going on to hit middle and off. Well bowled. So Maharoof gone LBW to Kamengozi for 13. It's 259 for 6. Heaved that away in the leg side. Morley with his first boundary, and he'll say that it was the perfectly played pull stroke.
I think Zimbabwe need to strengthen this leg side a bit. I'm not exactly going to see Mlithrin get leg side of it and punish you through the offside. Tends to waltz over and heave it through the onside.
That's flat batted away. This is inexperience from Ireland and quality stuff from Murali-Dhuran. Clubbed away for 4 more.
The captain needs to have a word with him, yeah. This is when he may just need that slow ball.
Pretty straight, but straight down the long off stroke. Matsukanyeri takes the catch, and Murali-Dhuran's little cameo is complete. 10 off 6 balls. And well bowled Kamungozi.
Here we go, up she goes, and up and over Mlithrin goes. Not quite getting all of it, and in the end just finding Matsukanyeri at deep middle. Entertaining little innings. He's gone for 10, 273 now for 7.
It's a bit more like it. Spooned away over extra cover. We'll try and get 3. They'll get 2. Adapatu with the scoop. Taylor misses the stumps. Batsman runs straight down the middle of the pitch, so bowler can't throw at the stumps, and that's the end of proceedings. Sri Lanka have made 285 for 7. They look pretty pleased about it.
That's a pretty good score, 285 for 7, with that wonderful 100 by Upul Taranga at the top of the innings, coming from 130 balls. And that third wicket partnership of 165 he shared with Kumar Sangakkara. What a dangerous player he is in Test cricket and in one-day cricket. Kumar's 80 coming off 86 balls, and a 33 not out from Marvin Adapatu. That really is a formidable target for Zimbabwe. The Zimbabwe bowlers, well, they had a lot of bowling. Ireland 1 for 53 and 10. Mupawira 6 overs, none for 31. The wickets coming later in the bowling order with 1 for 25. Chivava Utseya, the captain, 1 for 58 in 10. Kamungozi 2 for 55 in his 10 overs, and Matsukanyeri picking up 1 for 15. So Zimbabwe have 286 to win this match. We'll be back for their innings shortly after this break.
Malinga to open, and to get one flying through. We've not seen the likes of that in this game so far. Edged and down, I think. Palmed away behind the keeper for 4. Jayawardene tried to get his left hand on that. I think he's put the chance down, and Zimbabwe are away now.
Yeah, too much pace here. And it was a tough chance, wasn't it? It was dropping on him. He's done well to get there. Tough chance, but you'd call it a chance, I think. Should have been taken.
Yeah, it is a chance, but he had to dive away in front of first slip because he knew the ball wasn't going to carry through. That's gone. Good ball. Really good delivery. In swing, full, and at pace. A little bit of inside edge, I think, and Peter Rinke done for pace and clean bowled.
This is a beauty, isn't it? And the seam's perfect, comes back inside edge and hits middle stump. Nice breakthrough for the Sri Lankans. Peter Rinke's gone, just made the 1 at 7 for 1.
It's a good stride and a good leave. 7 for 1. Edged again and taken this time. No mistake. What a good catch that is. That was flying, I'll tell you. Absolutely brilliant catch by the captain. Jayawardene plucking that out of the air.
He's taken that so cleanly. It's just beautifully caught. Look at that. That was flying. Just Lasat Malinga, he is quick. It's a fabulous catch. Wow, real trouble. If Umbizi's gone for 5, it's 7 for 2.
Big shot. You thought I was out, Bruce, didn't you? Appealing next to me.
I gave it out as soon as it hit him, but we'll have a look at the replay here. Pitched outside leg, good decision.
Pace has taken that away down to third man. Well, it was a risky second run. Really risky second run. But Mazakatsa's got back. Malinga again. Speared away over backward point for 4. Really positive stroke from Hamilton Mazakatsa. From the first genuine boundary of the innings.
That's up in the air, it's gone. It's a good catch. Outside edge, flew to the man at third slip. Dilshan the fielder.
This one flew off the face of the bat. A nice low catch by Dilshan. Malinga strikes again. Justice Shibaba has only contributed 4. He's gone. It's 23 for 3.
In the air for a while, and that's running down to the boundary, the square leg one. 2 men in pursuit. Might pull back just close to the line.
Just tucked this one off his knee, Taylor.
That's in there, over bit off, and that's running down for 4. A very good hit by Mazakatsa. As soon as it was pitched up, he was well into it and decided to go over the mid-off.
It's the third boundary of the innings, and this is what being positive is all about. He got the room to use his arms and just went with it over the top.
That certainly would give him the type of confidence required. Another ball flying off the outside edge. Big only slip. There's no chance whatsoever. And he picks up another boundary.
Well, fortune favours the brave. Thick outside edge, but that whistled past slip. Couldn't be classed as a chance. 4 more to Mazakatsa.
He gets that with the top edge, and that's running down to the boundary. First bounce into the advertising boards. So it completes the over. Zimbabwe 42 for 3.
Yes. There should be a couple more, yeah, to Zimbabwe. Some fancy footwork. They'll probably bring 3 in the end. It's in the over. 51 now for 3.
Drifting down the leg side. Difficult take for Sangakkara. 5 more runs to Zimbabwe. In the gap. He was in the air for a fair bit, but he's timed it well enough, Brendan Taylor.
Good stroke by Taylor. We've seen today already any width is going to be punished. Now, this is where Sri Lanka are going to have to really watch things. Another boundary to Taylor. He's getting things going here for Zimbabwe. 67 for 3.
Gets the edge. It'll serve the purpose. It's just running away to the fence. Consecutive boundaries. Last ball of the previous over and first one of this over.
Welcome boundaries here for Zimbabwe. Required rate now is just over 6.3. So I'm sure they'll be aware of that and won't want this game to get too far away from them, Zimbabwe. And both these players like to play their shots. Great shot. Beautifully timed through the offside. Another boundary to Taylor. His last 3 scoring strikes have all been boundaries. It seems as if he's got to measure now the pace of this pitch. It's so good from Taranga today. We never really saw him overhit the ball. And that's where Taylor's been good here as well. Just looking to time it. The moment batsmen have tried to force it, they haven't quite found the timing to be spot on. It's also brought up the 50 partnership.
It's just wide of Sangakkara. Looking to hit it through the offside, square of the wicket. Just a hint of movement away from the batsman and just wide of the keeper. 4 more to Taylor.
I'm sure the bowler will be chatting to the captain, yeah. Surely he should be carrying a slip. 6.5 and over needed. 3 down. Chasing almost 300. Surely you've got to have a slip there.
Through the gap, through mid-wicket. Should come back for 2. Maybe 3. They're off. You'll have to be good. Oh, close. Stronger throw. Would have been in trouble. Oh. Well, that's enough.
And just as you say it, Roo, there goes Taylor's castle. But actually was a very good delivery. Came back in. Came through the gate. Put up a good fight, Brendan Taylor, for 30. But the fight is over. It's 86 for 4.
Hamilton Mazakadze on strike. Oh, that's a nice one. Beautifully bowled. Lovely catch from Sangakkara. Maharoof's picked one up. So much for the spinners, Jeffrey.
Well, it seems that these 2 pacers have heard us, Bruce. And this one seemed to just snake away from him off the track. And a good catch from Sangakkara. Got across and took it with 2 hands. Seemed in 2 minds as to whether or not to play. Chose the wrong option. Mazakadze's gone for 30. It's 86 for 5.
No ball. I'll pick up 2, I would suggest. Pereira. Oh, this is terrible. He's run him out. Direct hit. My goodness. That was pretty ordinary cricket from Chigumbura.
Almost both in the same crease. Tried to run across the line of the throw. Didn't quite make it.
Should we give him the benefit of the doubt that was intentional?
Well, he opened the face. He tried to guide it wide of slip and did. And it was just wide of him.
Oh, lovely square drive, Prosper, for 4 more. Nice refreshing attitude. 98 for 6. That's a nice shot wide of mid-off. Back for a couple. 101 for 6. Prosper at Sayer on strike. Another one, and it's gone for 4 as well. Yes. Take 5.
He's having his problems, Fernando. And that just added insult to injury.
There's another one. And it's off the glove, I would say, and he walks. Stuart Matsakunieri. Another vicious bouncer from Dilhara Fernando.
This one just bounced a little bit higher than the others. Trying to get out of the way and just took the glove. Nicely caught by Sanath Jayasuriya. That's a Canary goes for 2. It's 107 for 7.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Pitching just outside.
Change in commentary now. It'll be Paul Allott with Ranjit Fernando.
Thanks, Bruce. Just when Zimbabwe thought their troubles couldn't get any worse, they've got to face Murali Dhuran. I think that was dropped, wasn't it? Oh, stunning delivery. Big appeal for LBW, I think, given not out. What a wonderful doosra from Murali. Beautifully flighted. The ball's gone all the way down to a very fine third man. The batsmen haven't moved, transfixed to the spot by this delivery. Close to being out, Ranjit.
It also did hit the back pad, and the batsman completely baffled by that. And probably the bounce, as Hawkeye indicated, that was what got him free.
Just 16 runs scored in the last 12 overs.
Wants to. The skipper, Prosper would stay up. Edged and taken. Doesn't get simpler. It was a doosra. And finally, Murali Dhuran picks up a wicket.
He's eventually going to get you. And this one, a clean outside edge. Jayawardena right into his lap. Would say as painful time at the crease comes to an end. He's got 20, and it's 126 for 8.
I hope so. Was that 18 matches for 20 runs? Come on, Murali. Close.
There's no run, end of the over. 126 for 8.
Here's the last wicket to fall. The doosra, outside edge. Jayawardena at first slip. All over. Wow, 127 for 8, and Murali's tossed one up, and Tawanda Mpariwa has just whacked it down through long on for 4.
And this is more like it.
Outside edge, and he's got him with another doosra.
He's looking for the off break, Ireland. Got on the back foot, and it went the other way. Just rubbed the outside edge, and Sangakkara did the rest. Ireland hasn't bothered the scorer. It's 134 for 9.
Murali wants someone in there. That pad on the leg side. If I was the captain as he was going out the bat, I'd say try and hit him for 6. He's just going to get out poking and prodding like this. I think there was some bat on that.
Still looking for his first international run, Kamangozi, and that seemed to have hit pad and then bat.
Whoa, how close was that? The coat of paint, varnish.
And that one just went through straight. Last ball of the over. And Kamangozi manages to keep it out. It's 134 for 9.
There's that line again. Can't get the edge.
This is really wasted on a tail ender. Probably hit the edge of a better batsman.
Bit of advice from Murali as he came across to Malinga then. Try that one, he said. Not quite in the slot.
Well, it hit him on the full, and beat him for pace. But just sliding down leg. That would have comfortably missed the leg stump.
Kamangozi has never played a first-class match. He's made 6 runs in one-day cricket back home. And 1 run in a 2020. Over bowled, 137 for 9. I'd push a single and try and get Kamangozi on strike, get him a run in international cricket. Oh, it's over the top, and he's got 4. A bit more of that, thanks. Just to rub salt into the wound here. Been pretty ordinary, not trying to knock this tail over, the Sri Lankans.
Certainly has been, and Malinga deserved that. He hasn't been bowling at the stumps where he should be bowling, giving the batsman room, and sooner or later one was going to get squirted off.
There it is. It's all over.
If he'd been bowling at the stumps earlier, this would have happened a lot sooner. Mpariwa loses his middle stump. Kamangozi has come and gone. And Sri Lanka have finally ended the painful process of winning this game. Bang. That was all that was needed.
So Sri Lanka advanced to the second round. Mahela Jayawardene is quite happy about the end result here.
Disappointing scorecard from Zimbabwe. A couple of 30s, the top score. Hamilton, Mazakadze and Brendan Taylor. A couple of 20s down the end from Utsaya and Mpariwa. But 141 all out in the 43rd over. They couldn't really come to grips with the variety of Sri Lanka's bowling attack, and as you can see, Lasith Malinda 3 for 25, Dulhara Fernando 2 for 28, and then of course the master Mutamuralitharam 10 overs 2 for 20, and there's really no answering when you've got such a variety. So Sri Lanka winning this match in Ahmedabad by 144 runs, and it really was a very convincing display. Yes, Sri Lanka on that kind of form looked very good at the start of this 2006 ICC Champions Trophy in India. The man of the match, Upul Taranga, how good he looks at the top of the order with that very well compiled and stylish 110. But of course, Kumar Sangakkara, what a great player to get at the top of the order there for Sri Lanka with that 80. So a fine win. Zimbabwe knew then at the start of this tournament they had a lot of work to do, but a win for Sri Lanka. Mahela Jayawardena's team looking very strong contenders for the ICC Champions Trophy in 2006. That is the end of this scorecard from this edition of the ICC Champions Trophy Classics. Till the next time, goodbye.